You were not born to be mediocre. You were not created just to survive. Within you is potential, vast, untapped, powerful. Not the shallow kind sold through slogans, but the deep kind, the kind that grows from hardship, focus, and character. The Stoics didn't speak of becoming your best self as a form of vanity. To them, it was a sacred responsibility. To waste potential was to waste life. And so, the question is not, do you have potential? The real question is, will you rise to meet it? This is the journey. Silence doubt. Embrace purpose. Become your highest self. You don't need to chase greatness, you need to uncover it. The ability to grow is already inside you, but it requires awareness, effort, and direction. Most people don't fail because they lack talent. They fail because they lack clarity. They drift through days, waiting for motivation, permission, or the perfect conditions. But the Stoic doesn't wait. They act. They do not leave potential to chance. They shape it through choice. This is not about hype. It's about honor. It's about showing up for the one life you've been given. Because if you don't take responsibility for your potential, someone else will decide how you live. And that is not the Stoic way. Chapter 1. The seeds of greatness are already in you. Seneca wrote, "No man is more unhappy than he who never faces adversity, for he is not permitted to prove himself." Your potential is not something you find, it's something you grow, and often it grows in the dark, in discomfort, in pressure, in silence. Just as fire tests gold, hardship tests character. You are capable of more not in spite of challenges, but because of them. What you call weakness may be untrained strength. What you call fear may be misplaced focus. Stop looking outward for permission. Look inward for proof. The seeds of greatness are already in you. But they only grow when watered by action. Chapter 2. The enemy of potential is doubt. Doubt whispers in moments of stillness. It creeps in when things get quiet. When the path ahead is unclear. It asks, "Who do you think you are?" It says, "You're not ready." It convinces you that progress is for others, but not for you. But Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength. Doubt is not proof of limitation, it's proof of growth. If you're doubting, it means you're stepping beyond the familiar. You silence doubt not by arguing with it, but by acting anyway. Discipline is louder than doubt. Purpose is stronger than fear. Chapter 3. You were built for responsibility. Potential isn't about glory, it's about responsibility. The Stoics believe that your highest self is revealed through duty, not desire. Marcus Aurelius didn't seek comfort. He accepted burden. He ruled Rome in plague, war, and betrayal. Yet he stayed grounded. Why? Because he knew that life is not about avoiding weight. It's about carrying it well. You are here to bear something, to build something, to serve something bigger than yourself. You want to grow? Start by asking, what have I been avoiding that I was meant to carry? Chapter 4. Discipline reveals potential. No one stumbles into greatness. Potential means nothing without discipline. The Stoics didn't preach comfort. They trained in hardship. Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly, but little by little." What you do daily becomes who you are permanently. Self-discipline is not self-punishment. It is self-respect. When you wake up early, when you choose discomfort, when you say no or to impulse, you're telling your future self, "I haven't forgotten you." Discipline isn't flashy, but it's the foundation for everything that lasts. Chapter 5. Your potential lives in the present. Stop waiting for the right time. The Stoics believe that all you have is now. The future is uncertain. The past is gone. The only place your potential can be realized is right here. Seneca said, "While we are postponing, life speeds by." The person you want to become is built in the choices you make today. Not tomorrow, not when things calm down. Right now. So start now. One decision. 1 hour. One act of courage at a time. That is how potential becomes reality. Chapter 6. Peel back the ego. Ego is the enemy of growth. It makes you defend what you already are, instead of becoming what you could be. It fears failure. It resists change. It demands applause. But the Stoic seeks none of that. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "It never ceases to amaze me. We all love ourselves more than other people, but care more about their opinion than our own." You cannot grow and protect your image at the same time. Peel back the ego. Be humble enough to be a beginner. Be wise enough to look foolish for the sake of real progress. Let go of looking like someone and become someone. Chapter 7. Virtue is the goal. The Stoics didn't measure potential by achievement. They measured it by virtue. Wisdom, courage, temperance, justice. This was their scorecard, not fame, not wealth, not approval. Marcus Aurelius never asked, "Am I winning?" He asked, "Am I doing what's right?" Your highest self isn't the most successful version of you. It's the most principled version of you. The world will push you towards status, but the Stoic path pulls you back toward integrity. Live for what cannot be taken from you, and you'll realize a potential that can never be destroyed. Chapter 8. Pain is the doorway to power. We often run from pain, but the Stoics knew pain is not the end, it is the beginning. Seneca wrote, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body." What if pain is not proof that something is wrong, but proof that something is working? Growth hurts. Strength demands resistance. You don't build muscle without pressure. You don't build character without discomfort. Your true potential is on the other side of the challenge you keep avoiding. Every obstacle is a test, and the test is not whether you will feel pain, but whether you will keep moving through it. Let pain refine you, not define you. Chapter 9. Define success for yourself. If you chase someone else's definition of success, you may reach the top, only to find it was never your mountain. The Stoics didn't follow the crowd. They followed reason. They followed virtue. Epictetus said, "Wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants." Success is not what the world tells you it is. It's what you decide is worth giving your life to. So ask, what truly matters to me? What am I willing to suffer for? What would I do even if no one noticed? When your definition of success is clear, your potential becomes unstoppable. Chapter 10. Environment shapes identity. You don't rise in isolation. You rise through influence. Seneca advised, associate with people who are likely to improve you. Who you spend time with is who you become. If you surround yourself with distraction, you will drift. If you surround yourself with discipline, you will grow. Your environment is not neutral. Your circle either elevates you or erodes you. Be intentional with your time. Be ruthless with your attention. You are not just shaping habits, you are shaping identity. Chapter 11. Focus is a superpower. In a world addicted to noise, the ability to focus is revolutionary. The Stoics trained their minds to resist chaos. They didn't react. They responded. They didn't chase 100 goals. They pursued one purpose. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, concentrate every minute like a Roman on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness. You don't need more time. You need more presence. Your potential isn't lost, it's scattered. Bring your attention back. That's where your power is waiting. Chapter 12. Purpose makes you powerful. When life feels heavy, it's not always because you're carrying too much. Sometimes it's because you're not carrying what you were meant to. Purpose is not found. It is chosen. And once chosen, it becomes your compass. Marcus didn't rule Rome for pleasure. He ruled out of duty. He didn't live for himself. He lived for something greater. When you find your why, your how becomes stronger. You stop drifting. You start driving. Your higher self doesn't come from comfort. It comes from responsibility. Chapter 13. Choose progress over perfection. Perfection is a trap. Progress is a path. The Stoics weren't obsessed with being flawless. They were obsessed with being honest, with trying again, with getting better moment by moment. Epictetus said, first, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. You don't need to be perfect to grow. You just need to be committed. Fall. Get up. Reflect. Repeat. Your potential isn't in never failing. It's in never quitting. Chapter 14. Reflect to refine. Without reflection, action becomes noise, and noise leads to exhaustion, not evolution. The Stoics were relentless in their self-examination. Marcus wrote each night. Seneca questioned his day. Epictetus challenged every emotion. Why? Because progress without reflection is directionless. To realize your potential, you must review your path. Ask daily, where did I act with strength? Where did I fall short? What can I do better tomorrow? Reflection sharpens intention. Intention creates transformation. Chapter 15. Live today like you were meant to. Memento mori. Remember that you must die. Not to cause fear, but to ignite focus. You don't get your potential tomorrow. You meet it now, or never. Seneca said, while we are postponing, life speeds by. Stop waiting. Stop drifting. Stop looking for the perfect moment. Live today like someone who was given one last chance to rise. One last chance to be bold, to be kind, to be disciplined, to be fully you. You have no time to waste and everything to gain. Final reflection. Realizing your true potential isn't about becoming someone new. It's about stripping away everything false. So what's real can finally breathe. Silence the doubt, embrace the weight, walk with virtue, and keep moving forward no matter how slowly. Because your highest self isn't ahead of you, it's inside of you, waiting to be claimed. You don't need more time. You need more truth. You don't need approval. You need alignment. You don't need a perfect plan. You need present action. One decision toward growth is worth more than 100 intentions. You are already equipped. You are already worthy. But worth means nothing without will. Your potential isn't something to admire. It's something to activate. Live like your life matters, because it does. Live like your time counts, because it's limited. Live like your example is the blueprint for someone else, because it is. This is the Stoic path, and it begins right now.